Good morning. How do I calculate FUTA Tax 2020? Well, you have to track the salaries that you pay to any staff members of your business. You can track that, and for each quarter, like January to March 31st, January 1st to March 31st, 2020, that's one quarter. And you have the quarters, and from April, May, June 30th is another quarter, quarter two, and you have July, August, September, and that's another quarter, and you have October, November, December, and that's quarter four. So you will look at each quarter, and you look at the amount you pay to every single member of your staff, and the first 7,000 you pay during that quarter for each one of them, you will time it by 6%. That's the FUTA rate, and you use 6% if you know you won't get a state unemployment tax credit. So the maximum credit you can get is 5.4%, and that will be based on how much the state unemployment tax is. And then so that means that your FUTA tax after credits will be 0.6%. If you know you'll pay your state unemployment tax on time and you will get the full 5.4% reduction, then you can apply 0.6% on the first 7,000 that you pay that quarter to each one of your employees. So you take the salary, the first 7,000 you pay up to the $7,000 you pay to each one of your staff members. You total it together, and you time it by 0.6% if you know you will pay your state unemployment tax on time, and you will get that full 5.4% credit. Otherwise, you take that the first $7,000 you pay to each one of your staff members for each quarter, you total them all together times 6%, the FUTA tax rate. And if the amount is $500 or less, you are not required to make a deposit. You can just go to the next quarter until you exceed that 500 tax liability, and you make a deposit online via EFT using EFTPS, which is an IRS electronic payment system that you have to register with to make payments online with to IRS. For the whole year FUTA, how to fill out Form 940. When you fill it up, you will calculate the FUTA tax as well. But just keep in mind that it's 6%, and when you are calculating the tax, you will first calculate it on the form as if you are getting the full credit. So you will apply 0.6% on the FUTA wages and the taxable FUTA wages, and then you will calculate the adjustments, the 5.4%, and if you are not taking any credit, then that will be added to the FUTA tax that you calculated as if you are taking the maximum credit, and pretty much you will find the tax that you owe. So how do you calculate the FUTA tax for 2020? You can take all the for each one of the staff members, you take the 7,000 you pay for the whole year, the first $7,000 you pay to each one of them, you total it together. If you pay somebody less than 7,000, then that's the full amount for that person. If you pay somebody more than 7,000, that's the first 7,000 for that person. So you total everything, including yourself. Some states don't collect unemployment tax on business officers, but the FUTA tax, the unemployment tax for federal is is applied to officers' salaries as well. So you take, if you collect salaries from your business, you take your first 7,000 as well, plus any first 7,000 up to $7,000 that you pay any one of your business employees, throw it together, and you apply 6% on it. If you know you are now going to pay state unemployment tax, or you're not going to pay on time, you apply 6% on the first 7,000 for all of those. But yeah, and that's how you calculate the FUTA tax. So you can call your state to figure out, to find out if they collect an employment tax on officers on you, the business owner, or not. And if they don't, you know you need to pay the full 6% on your salaries, on your first 7,000 to IRS. And if you have employees that you pay state unemployment tax, then you might get the benefits from the credit on those. But you can check with the states how much the unemployment tax is as well. So there is a worksheet. If you take some deduction, there is a worksheet on the 2020 form 940 that goes with there is a worksheet that you will use to calculate the credit that you will take. But if you're not going to take any credit, you might as well use 6% to calculate the tax. And that's how you calculate the FUTA tax. And for 2020, it's no different. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching our videos. And thank you for listening to our podcast. I'm Afiavi Ojune Liberman, creators of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, Liberman Consulting L.L.C podcast, and our blog ninasoap.com. We do have our natural product store, ninasoap.com, our custom apparel store, liberlabel.com, our retail store, liberoutlets.com, and our digital product store, liberdownload.com. Thank you so much for all your comments. Thank you all that subscribe. And thank you for your time.